What's up, people? This is Reese here from Seeing Manga, and welcome to a new section, new addition to our channel. Basically, it's going to be History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi. Me personally, I got into Kenichi about 2 years ago. I kind of like clicked on a random manga, random manga, and it popped out this one. Started reading it, thought, yeah, it's really good, so carried on. So, without further ado, here's a review of chapter 499. So it starts off basically like, all the Shinpaku Alliance, they're all just having a fun day at the amusement park, going on their rides and everything. You have Kenichi and Thor, they're just like sitting off of all the thrill rides. Like Thor, he's kind of like just scared of it, and well, we kind of know why Kenichi is. He's been obviously tortured with him from day one by Master Akisame and all these crazy contraptions to try to train him up. So it's understandable he'd be scared. So then Mew returns from seeing all the Yomi members. She's just mesmerised, just standing there staring at her merry-go-round, just like, wow, completely in awe of it. Kenichi's obviously remembering that Mew never had a childhood. Obviously she was travelling around with her grandfather back in the day, making the world a better place, so she never really had time to, well, live her life kind of thing. It's only really now that she's being able to kind of like, be exposed to the real world. So seeing all this, he decides to take her on a ride, they have a little fun time, all lovey-dovey, blah blah. So as the day gets on now, and so everyone's realising, you know what, this amusement park's like unnaturally empty. Where is everyone? It's like literally, it's like you think, okay, yeah, it's closing, but you'll still see people around. There's literally no one there but them. So at this point now, Kenichi, separated from Mew, ends up getting confronted by a berserker. At the same time, Sig gets confronted by Tanimono, Freya by Odin, Renka by Castor, Kisara by Chikage, Takeda by Lao, and finally Mew by Atlanta. So you know what's happening, shit's about to go down. These are Q one-on-one fights, Yomi versus Q Shinpaku Alliance. How it's going to end up, who knows? Because this is literally two superpowers fighting against each other. It's like it's like a watered down battle of the masters. This is going to be big fights. So anyway, this chapter is a cool build-up chapter. Rating wise, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. That might be a bit generous for seeing as not much happened, but still, I enjoyed it. Out of all the fights that are going to be kicking down, ones I'm looking forward to the most have to be Kenichi versus Berserker, because, well, we haven't really seen Berserker fight whatsoever. Even back in the Ragnarok days, we didn't really see him do much, It was always just there, chewing his gum, and we never got to see anything, really. So he's kind of like a big question mark on what he can do. Next fight I'm looking forward to is obviously Takeda versus Lao, because, after the last fight where it's pretty much broken up, I want to see the form of boxing that Takeda was taught now. How is he going to fight him? How is he going to fight the submission man? And finally, it's going to be Mew versus Atlanta. Only because I want to see what Kensei did to her, So what new training has she done? Because, it was kind of like night and day, her versus Mew. So how's it going to be now? Would it be more even? Could she actually win? Would it be a struggle? Who knows? So anyway guys, that ends my review. Like I said, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10, but what did you think? Leave comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Especially being the first one, it kind of like says whether you enjoy Kenichi or not. It's always nice to see Kenichi fans out there. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.